So it's Saturday the 15th of October 2016 and we're here up at Blackbutt, and tonight is the final fundraiser for the statue, and all work and activity on the site. Here is where the statue is proposed to go at the present stage, and as you can see a little bit of earthworks are going on to prepare for the statue, so very good timing to get the full ambit of the work required. So what time did you start this morning?
9 AM.
Well, early start.
Yeah, a bit to set up first. It needs about 8 hours to cook, so it'll be ready by 5.
That's great. A fantastic night.
I see Sallyanne's here.
One, the two prominent Queenslanders is our very special guests from very different walks of life. Our guest speaker, Daphne Fancutt, originally from Monaco, found fame as one of Australia's top female tennis players. About the same era as Roy Emerson. We'll be hearing from her in a little while, and we're sure she'll have some interesting stories to tell us. Our MC tonight is the most distinguished Australian. Please give a very warm welcome to a great Queenslander and a great Australian, Sallyanne Atkinson.
Thank you very much. I thought Bobby had turned me off. Thank you, Bobby, for that very nice introduction. This is your life, and I know you'll want to buy a book because you've told it all. But I did mention to Bobby that the it's $33 in the shop. The publishers are allowing me to sell it for $30, and I would like to give $5 of that to the Roy Emerson Museum or towards the statue, because it really is a wonderful cause. Normally at an event like this I say welcome and thank you for being here, but of course tonight you are making me welcome, and we are all delighted to be here. And I would particularly like to acknowledge some people, Mayor Keith of course, Councillor Spud, Daphne and Peter. You're going to hear from them Julie, Jerry from across the road, and of course a special thanks to Hazel. We're actually pen friends now. We've been talking by email for so long, and during that we discovered that her grandmother and mine both came from Stonehaven. But anyhow, my role tonight really is to be the MC. As I said, I'm looking through the instructions that I've got here from Hazel. I've only got one sort of tennis anecdote that I can relate from the book, and Daphne will appreciate this, because Daphne is my tennis coach, and she's a very good tennis coach. I'm a very bad tennis coach, she's a good tennis coach. And people, I think, will relate to this. When I was running for election in 1985, one of the good things or the bad things about a local government election is you know exactly where it's going to be. So it's a long campaign, through a long hot summer, and in December of the 84 I was thinking, I don't think I can do this anymore, you know, knocking on doors and all that sort of thing. And I went out to Milton. I don't think it was the Davis Cup, Daphne, but Pat Cash was playing, and he ran, a ball came over the net, and I thought that's going out, he's never going to get there, but he ran to the back line to get it, and he got it, and I thought, that's what you've got to do. So tennis has been an inspiration. Now my role tonight is to introduce Daphne and Peter to you. And we're going to have a bit of a chat about all things to do with tennis, all things to do with Roy Emerson, and all things to do with this wonderful area. And I should say thank you very much for bringing me here. I have been to the South Burnett before, but not to Blackbutt. And I've been to the museum this afternoon, I've been to Mary and to Gippy and to Kingaroy. Gippy still isn't in South Burnett? No, I remember all that. So anyhow, it's wonderful to be here. Now, one of the very special things about Daphne, I'm not going to talk about her tennis achievements because she and Peter are going to talk about those, but I think one of the special things that Daphne has in common with Roy Emerson is that they both grew up on dairy farms. And getting up to milk those cows every day certainly gives you strength of character, gives you strength of hands, I'm sure. And that's where she first learned to play tennis, hitting against an old door that her father put up for her to practice on. Peter Racy is Mr. Tennis Extraordinary. I'm not sure if you've met him here before. You're going to meet him again because Julie was talking to me about the rail trail. I said, for God's sake, don't talk to Peter Racy about the rail trail because he loves trails. He'll take up the rail trail. He's with us in Brisbane, the tennis trail. We have acknowledged and celebrated Roy Emerson, and I don't know, or you'll tell us all the people. In fact, he's now looking for very obscure tennis players that I've never even heard of that are getting honoured with their own parks. So ladies and gentlemen, could you please make welcome Daphne Fancutt and Peter Racy, who are going to chat.
And this is the main entrance into the Roy Emerson Museum. In the background is the Bobcat merrily working away, so they'll be able to drive in and see the statue.